everybody. Welcome back to the Nibiru channel. It is December 1st, 2016. Hours ago, magnitude 6.3 earthquake pops off in Peru. 3,193 earthquakes in the month of November. What is causing it?
Like I've said before, folks, we pay very close attention to earthquake activity across the globe. Not more than 2 hours ago, a 6.3 magnitude earthquake hit Peru, down in southern Peru. Now, thank God there is not a very heavily populated area in this section of Peru. It's very mountainous. I'm very familiar with the area. But the reason for this video is to make you aware that what is happening on this planet is not normal. We are definitely undergoing a very large change in our Earth, and a very dangerous change. For instance, just in the past 30 days, we've had 3,193 earthquakes on this planet. Does anybody pay any attention to it? Probably not. But we do. And already this year, we're closing in on 40,000 earthquakes on this planet. And if you think that's normal, I'm going to have to say you're wrong. That's not normal. And I'm going to show you a few things that are occurring on this planet, and there's a reason why our Earth is shaking and rattling and erupting so violently on a daily basis. I personally think that our planet is being interfered with by other celestial bodies, other planets that are so strong and closing in that they are causing major problems on this planet. Now, once again, just today, we've had 94 earthquakes. That number is going up each minute that ticks on the clock. 726 earthquakes in the past 7 days. Now, I'm going to show you an up-to-date map of the world and what is going on as far as this earthquake activity. All of the little red dots that you see in front of you are earthquakes that have happened within the hour. And if you point your cursor on them, it will tell you where the earthquake occurred, how many minutes or hours ago, and the magnitude of the quake. Now, that just happened in Alaska 44 minutes ago, magnitude 3.4. But there was a major earthquake that just happened in Peru 2 hours ago, magnitude 6.3. Like I said, this is not a very heavily populated area, thank God, because that probably would have caused some destruction. But as we pan over to the other side of the globe, you're going to start to see earthquakes popping off all over the place. Magnitude 4.5 at the tip of Alaska. Japan, 4.4. Another one in Japan, 4.6, 97 minutes ago. Down in Indonesia, magnitude 4.7. 5.2 in India. And then these are two earthquakes, one on top of each other, 5.3 and a 5.4 in the South Indian Ocean. Now, we can click over to the USGS, and they don't report all of these earthquakes. There are definitely some discrepancies in earthquake reporting. Now, there was just a pretty good earthquake in Central America, in Costa Rica, not reported. If you take a look up here in Canada, there were 2 earthquakes today. In Canada, they're not being reported. I just showed you all of the earthquakes that are being reported throughout all of Alaska. Let's flip back to it. There you go. All of these earthquakes are not being reported on the USGS. Why is that? Well, we don't know. I wish we did. Now, looking at the earthquake that just occurred in Peru, once again, this was a magnitude 6.3. It was felt in a pretty wide area. But like I said, thank God this is a very mountainous area. The population levels are very low. I want to show you something else. This is our planet Earth. This gives me up-to-date earthquake activity across the globe. As of right now, we have one earthquake that just popped off in Alaska, a magnitude 3.4. But what I'm about to show you just doesn't look normal. Now, we're going to go the last 24 hours. These are the earthquakes that are being reported on the Earth. And they will stack up. Let's move to 48 hours ago. Once again, these earthquakes are stacking up. And they're staggering the amount of these earthquakes. Let's just flip by to 5 days ago. If you take a look at the earthquakes are just stacking up on top of each other, non-stop. This is occurring every single day, every single week, and every single month for this entire year. Let's move on. Let's increase it to 6 days. Look at your planet. Your planet is literally cracking and shaking and rocking and rolling. Is anyone paying attention? I hope you are. Let's just move from 6 days to 7 days. These are the amount of earthquakes stacking up all across this globe. It's staring you right in the face. The proof, the evidence, it's there. It's there. And I don't think that this is normal. I don't think this is normal one bit. And like I said, thank God that the earthquake that just occurred in Peru is not a heavily populated area. A magnitude 6.3 is a pretty strong earthquake. And we are quaking and we are shaking all over the planet. Look at the map. It's clear as a bell. Earthquakes everywhere. Now, there was an earthquake in Greece and a small earthquake in Italy again, but it's not being reported. And why is that? Just a few weeks ago, there were 2 major earthquakes in China and Russia. They weren't reported at all. And what is causing all of this? Like I said, our planet is being interfered with by a celestial body that we call Planet X, the brown dwarf star, Nemesis, is definitely interfering with our planet. Will this get worse? Yes, it will get worse. As the weeks and the months go by, it will get worse. And let's just update and see what's happening. Just in a matter of minutes. Alaska, California. And everybody says California always has earthquakes. But yes, the frequency of the earthquakes is increasing, and the magnitude of these earthquakes are increasing all over the globe. So it is time to start paying attention to what's happening around you and start doing your own research. Pay close attention, folks. It's happening now.
I'd like to thank all of our Nibiru watchers. You guys do a fantastic job. Would also like to thank you for your loyal subscribership. You can continue to email your photographs and your video to NibiruPlanetX2016@gmail.com. And don't forget to share our videos with your friends and family members on Facebook. And subscribe to the Nibiru channel for all of our current updates. And like I always say, keep an eye in the sky.